It's time to say goodbye to Quito and head south to Banos de Agua Santa. We depart Quitumbe bus station for the 3 to 4 hour journey, passing numerous small towns along the way. Banos is a small town located on the edge of the Amazon. Its abundant waterfalls, naturally heated swimming pools, architecture, and spas are just a few of the reasons why this remote town draws so many visitors each year.
Well, welcome to Casa del Arbol. One of the unique things about this particular place is that there's swings that swing over a cliff. Very similar, if you've been watching these little video logs that we've been posting here on Twitter, we did one back in Quito. This one here is a little different. This one here is really over a cliff. I read a lot of reviews about it and it was highly recommended. This was a surprise that we had for Lacey that she just found out about. Costs $1 to get here. You can take a taxi. We took a taxi to get here, but there's also the metro bus that will take you back. Okay.
We finally made it to Ecuador's side of the Amazon. To get here, we had to drive a little less than 2 hours to reach Puyo, and then a little more than another hour to head into the outskirts of the jungle. So far on this journey, we visited an animal sanctuary where animals that have been confiscated by police from animal traffickers are placed before being returned to the wild. to a local community along the river that introduced visitors to various aspects of their indigenous culture, returning back to our journey along the river, we passed the lodge where we were to stay for the night. Although it's a little rustic, it'll do.
So we had to trek a little ways through the forest, the rainforest, and we found our way here. It's a lodge, and we're up in this like little room. It's made of like bamboo and stuff. Here, so it's like really neat. So there are these 3 little beds, and they have mosquito nets. So this is going to be quite an adventure.
It's day 2, and our guide, Carlos, takes us to a nearby cacao farm so that we can see how chocolate is made. The process begins by harvesting the cacao fruit. Inside the fruit are numerous large seeds that have to be dried out. The drying phase can last many months before the seed is ready to be converted into chocolate. Once the seeds are ready, they're heated in a large skillet, spread out over a table, and then the remnants of the fruit, which is very crisp, has to be taken off, leaving only the seed. It's a labor-intensive task. Now, the bean can be ground up, what remains is pure dark chocolate that is ready to be eaten or mixed into a dessert. Since we've been invited to the farm for breakfast, what we've made will become hot chocolate. We're finally making our way out of the Amazon. It's hard to believe that only hours earlier it was dry and sunny.
Yes. Okay. These are lemon ants that you can eat that taste like lemon. Ah. Here you go, Darnell. Ah.
It's kind of hard to tell, but this mud is incredibly thick. We're working our way out of the forest, and we're heading back towards the way out. But my boot is stuck in this mud a number of different times. Incredibly thick. As you can tell, it's raining as we're exiting out of parts of the Amazon. The Banos River, which we did the whitewater rafting on earlier, actually does lead into the border of Peru, where it does join up with the actual Amazon. So now we're just trying to navigate our way through. And as I said, it's incredibly adventurous, muddy, and wet.